Hi, Rebecca. How you doing? Okay, here's what we have. The first thing that we have here is the assignment requires a high resolution image. So if we come over here to image and we say image size, we see that 72, and from your reading, you know that 72 is considered low resolution, not high resolution. So this is not, and this image at first thought would be that we can't use this for the project. But if you recall from last week's video where I show you how to change this and to see if there's enough information in here that it can still be usable at high resolution. And I can tell from the size of this that there is. So all I'm going to do here is come down and I'm just going to change without resample. I'm going to change the resolution to 300. And I'm not clicking resample because all I want Photoshop to do is excuse me, reconfigure the pixels at a resolution of 300 pixels per inch as opposed to 72 pixels per inch. Photoshop can do that, but as you can see, let me cancel that and go back to the image size that you submitted. And that's 59 by 39 roughly. I'm going to cancel out of that. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to image size and I'm going to do what I'm doing and watch the image size change, okay? So by doing that, you can see that you still have an image that you can work with because our target size is 8 by 10 for the magazine ad, and this is 14 by 9. So you're pretty darn close. I'm going to say, okay, you notice nothing changes because the only thing Photoshop did was reconfigure the pixels, okay? That's the first thing I would have done. Now I'm going to come over here and look at your masking and see what you've done. First thing I want to do is I'm going to, great job duplicating the background layer. Good job. Got your mask in there. At first glance, your mask works. Okay, we turn off the background layer. We say, okay, that's mask. But then I go to turn off the mask and I can see that there's some areas here that have looked like they've been erased. All right, and also I want you to notice that the people are missing and well, I'll get into that in just 1 second. Let's turn the mask back off. Let's turn the mask and let's just say we're going to start over. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete that layer. And of course, the first thing you do with all your Photoshop is duplicate the background layer. Sometimes I turn off the original background layer just so that I can tell the masks and have to not remember to go turn that off. So anyway, so what I'm going to do here is I think that you've made this really difficult on yourself because this is a tough pick right here, this boat. But so I think this is a really tough image. But what you could do is you could zoom in really close to the boat here and start, well, that's too close, and start selecting. Okay, and as you can see, I'm just doing this quick, okay? And I'm just doing this quickly. So what I would do now with the good selection here is I would just come over here and click that mask. And as you can see, this is what I'm saying. It's such a tough pick. Such a tough pick. See what I mean? So without me going in here and spending more time trying to do this, I just want you to understand that you would have to come in here probably with the pen tool and select that whole boat. You would, I'm going to guess you would probably want the people, and realistically, you would want the little railings and everything. So that's why I'm saying this is a tough pick. All right, so I'm going to deselect that, and I just want to draw your attention to this guy over here. I don't know if you've seen this yet or not, but I added a video last night. I know you posted yesterday. I added this around the same time you posted, so you may not have seen this yet. But take a look at this, because yesterday I had remembered that I forgot to do 2:1. So take a look at this, and since you posted early, I'm assuming that you want, you're interested in having a chance to repost, and I'm certainly going to allow you to repost, and keep that in mind. If you submit early, you can always repost. So I want you to watch this video. Okay, and then I want you to try the assignment again. So what I'm going to do here is I have to put a grade in here, so I'm just going to put something in, and disregard the grade because it's just going to be a placeholder. And then when you do this, after watching the video, and make sure that your background, that your mask is, there's no missing pixels, nothing erased like the sails this image, in your, I'm sorry, your original one. Okay, so watch the video, try the assignment again, and then just go ahead and resubmit. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, Rebecca.